Hey guys, and welcome back to Mummy Cooks Homemade. My name's Hayley. So I did put a poll out and the chicken and bacon casserole won, but one of my subscribers, Scott Cullen, also wanted a sweet treat for the weekend as well. So that'll come up Saturday or Sunday. So this is the chicken and bacon casserole. It's full of vegetables. So just a spray of oil. I've just deboned 4 large chicken thighs. So they're all chopped up into about inch cubes. This is 200 grams snipped up of smoked bacon. But you can use any bacon, don't need to be smoked. So I'm just going to cook off the bacon and the chicken together. There you see, nice and delicate, just lob it in. These 4 thighs and this bacon is enough to feed, this does enough to feed 6. And you can see we served ours with a side of green beans. Excuse me, even though loads of vegetables go into this. Some mini roasts, which I'll show you how I do them in the air fryer. And then I used up them cheesy garlic rolls from the freezer. I just put them in on reheat. That's it, right in your face. So 2 stalks, big thick stalks of celery, and 1 brown or white onion, whichever way you want to call it. And that was just diced, large dice. So yeah, all I did was reheat them rolls, left them to defrost, reheated them on the reheat setting on the air fryer, and that was it. Come out just like they do when they come out fresh out of the oven. So I've got my plain flour. I am currently switching out all the containers that I've got for everything in the cupboards. So it's 3.5 tablespoons. And you're going to cook this off in the pan. So I'm switching out my containers for everything, so you'll see all new containers and whatnot. The flours, everything has been changed out. So all my old containers, I'm one of them people, I don't like to throw things away. So they're stored in a box next to the cooker, and I'm trying to wonder where to put them. Because I'm in a bungalow, it's limited storage, you see, so I hate to throw anything away. No, I'm not a hoarder. I couldn't be on that life of grime thing or anything like that. So you can see it's coated now, the meat and the vegetables, and we're still going to add a lot more vegetables into this. Clean out your fridge type of deal with this one. Steve really enjoyed this. So you want 700 ml of low sodium, as I always say, low sodium chicken stock. Don't look like 700 ml, but bear in mind my pan's a whopper. $200 grams of mushrooms. Then you've got, so I've got 4 chunked carrots there, and 1/4 of a white cabbage. And now I choose white cabbage to go in casseroles because it retains that little bit of crunch. It's lovely. You can see the small pieces that I've cut it into, and you'll see how quick the sauce thickens. Just the dog's behind me chair licking herself. Not that you needed to know that, but if you can hear any noises, it's the dog. So here you can add either 150 ml of water, or you can add 150 ml of white wine. Your choice. This does thicken up really, really well. So I'm just going to put in a bit of black pepper. No salt at this point. I do add salt later because, like I say, I use low sodium stock, but I don't know how much salt is in that bacon. So when I taste it later, I'll pop some in. So we've got some thyme. That's not for you guys, I keep saying this, but that's for me as a reminder to myself. And it's a tablespoon of dried thyme. Tarragon, not something you see me use very often. And it's a teaspoon of dried tarragon. Wholegrain mustard. Now I use just a regular spoon here, but I would say it's about 1.5 tablespoons of wholegrain mustard. I don't like mustard, but I don't mind it in casseroles. It's a bit like the tomato thing I've got. I don't like tomatoes, but I don't mind spag bol, so long as it's not overwhelming. Now, before I did this recipe, I had no idea what I was doing, right up until about half an hour before. And then I just pulled a load of stuff out the cupboards and started throwing it in. So, yeah. That's about the way that a lot of my recipes go, to be perfectly honest. So you can see that that stock already is real thick. But just remember as well that you're going to get moisture out of the mushrooms and the cabbage and the other vegetables that have gone in there as well. So I'm going to pop the lid on and I'm going to time it for 30 minutes on simmer, the lowest setting you've got. There you go. And I did come in part way through and give it a stir to make sure it wasn't catching. So you do get the liquid out of the vegetables and such. If you don't have as much liquid as that, just add some hot water. It really doesn't matter, it's fine. Or some more wine if you want more wine. Now I've got my oven preheating on gas 4, which is 350. I'm putting in 3 cloves of garlic now, as opposed to at the beginning, purely because I forgot. Not some scientific reason behind it, I forgot. But it's in. It's fine. Kids are at home, the tapping noises, anything you can hear, it's either the dog or the kids. You'll have to bear with me till they're back at school. So now, before it goes into the oven, now is when you want to taste it. Yeah, you can see I'm going in for the salt now. And I do add a little bit more even after this. Salt just brings the flavour out of everything. It just makes it taste more tasty, doesn't it? It's just lovely. I do enjoy salt. Not that I sit there with a pot of it with my finger in it, but you know what I mean. So, I am using my cast iron. It is now going to go into the oven and I put it in there for an hour and a half. I take it out once halfway and I stir it. If it needs to drop more liquid, I put it in and put it back in the oven. So I've part-boiled some baby potatoes, just chopped them into small sizes. the bits that you can see in my air fryer is because I put my rolls in there and then realised I've got to do my taters. So I have to take them out, and that's bits of parmesan that you can see. So I'm going to sprinkle on some parsley. I use so much of it I have to buy the big container. Onion powder. I just sprinkled it on. No exact measurements. That's me whacking the... Oh dear, I never even thought about it moving the camera. I'm going to do it again now, look. Wait for it. Oh, and... So yeah, garlic, onion, parsley, and a spray of oil to crisp them up. Yeah, that was me whacking the pot on the worktop. Don't I note on this channel, guys. And then the green beans, which I'll just bung in the microwave. So I've had the rolls in on top once the potatoes have cooked. Just put them on and keep on a reheat. I'm just trying to show you they're still nice and soft in the centre where all that cheese is, even after they've been frozen. And we just dip them in the sauce. Bit of an odd combination, but I'm trying to clear out my freezer because I'm going to get the meat for Christmas soon, about mid-November time. So there's the potatoes. That was enough for all of us because we had the bread. So that's how the taters come out. And there it is once it's fully cooked. And it looks like onion, but that's cabbage that you can see there. So yeah, that is the chicken and bacon casserole that won on the poll. I'll put another poll up ready for next week. So anybody that doesn't usually go to my community post, that's where I post. That's Steve was cleaning the lens. Oh my word. And there he goes again, look, steaming up, steaming up. Leave it in for you guys. Yep, community post, go over there and you can take part in the polls and such. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you over the weekend for the sweet.